Good afternoon, everybody, and happy October. It's hard to believe here we are in the fall, and if you're like me, you're looking forward to the weather change and the hot weather going away and the cool weather coming in. A couple things I wanted to give you some updates on. First and foremost, now that we're in October, I know that you all know that October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. So I encourage you to participate in any kind of activities that may be going on in your office or in your particular program. Certainly that's a big month for us, and we certainly support that. Secondly, I wanted to just share with you some exciting news for the agency. We actually, in the last 30 days, found out that we have received two federal grants. The first grant is from the U.S. Department of Labor, and we were one of 6 states, and actually the grant is a grant to the Department of Economic Development Workforce Division, but we are the partner on them in this grant, and it's a grant for $2.4 million. And I'm looking through the little narrative here. It's a grant about helping individuals with disabilities access career pathways. And we targeted 2 particular parts of the state. Northeast Georgia, which includes, that region includes counties like Barrow, Clark, Elbert, Greene, Jackson, Jasper, Madison, Morgan, Newton, Oconee, Oglethorpe, and Walton. And then the second area of the state targeted in this particular grant is the Central Savannah River area, which includes counties like Burke, Jefferson, Jenkins, and Richmond counties. So some real excitement there. Workforce development, this is really the first time we can formally work with them. This is called a Federal Disability Employment Initiative grant, and a lot of credit has to go to Kate Brady and Doug Crandall from UGA, who helped Workforce Development do this grant. And then the second grant we got is a Federal Career Pathways grant, and I think that we are one of either 3 or 4 VR programs in the country that received this grant. It's a demonstration grant. It's a 5-year grant, and the purpose of the grant is to design customized career pathways that actually help youth and students with disabilities find real competitive employment in their local community. We're real excited about this particular grant as well. We've got some great partners with Department of Education, Georgia State University, the Burton Blatt Institute out of Syracuse University, Workforce Development as well. And this particular grant required a 10% match, and our partner on the match component of the grant is a foundation actually out of New York City called the Poses Family Foundation that we've been working with over the past several months. We're real excited about this. That will be starting October 1, so it started yesterday, so we're still kind of getting things in order, but those are 2 really exciting things for our agency, and I wanted you to be aware of those. One of the things you probably noticed when I talked about those 2 grants is the term pathways, our career pathways. And you've probably heard me talk about the importance of transition services, and you probably saw the announcement I did a couple weeks ago that I appointed Dale Arnold from the VR program to head up transition services across the agency. And the reason I did that was really to elevate the importance and make it underscored the significance of transition services. And transition services to me are all about how we are serving youth and students with disabilities to really transition either into a post-secondary opportunity, which hopefully will lead to a real job, or transition from school into a job if they can't make it in a college or a technical college. So this transition model and this integrated model of transition services will certainly impact vocational rehabilitation, Roosevelt Warm Springs, Cave Spring, and the Business Enterprise Program. So we're real excited about that. Dale's got a big task at hand. I know he's going to be working with a lot of the programs, but we're real excited about the focus on transition. Those are really the highlights for today. If you're a Dogs fan, you know the big game's tomorrow, so go Dogs against Alabama. And if you're a Falcons fan, they're going for 4-0 on Sunday against Houston. So have a great weekend. It's going to be kind of rainy up here, so wherever you're at, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy it, rest, relax, and thank you for all you do.